King Jack. I'm back with another one. Welcome to the Baltimore Sports Network. I'm your host, King Jack, and we're back with another one. What it do, y'all? This is Baltimore Sports Network. I'm your host, King Jack, and I'm back with another one. So we're going to apparently talk about this guy, Stephen A. Smith, man. What is going on with Stephen A. Smith, man? What's going on with Stephen A. Smith? First, I thought Stephen A. Smith was for the people. Well, I'm going to put you up the game, y'all. So apparently, Shannon Sharpe, who is the co-host of Stephen A.'s show, First Take, Shannon Sharpe got his own podcast called Club Shay Shay. Club Shay Shay had two crazy, amazing, talented guests, which is Cat Williams and also just recently Monique. Well, for the people that been hiding under the rock, well, Cat Williams made Shannon Sharpe go viral, 60-something million views. Now Shannon Sharpe goes and get Monique. Monique do the same thing. Shannon Sharpe go viral. So apparently, what Monique and Cat Williams got in common, they've been in the comedy business for decades. And they just exposing what's been going on behind closed doors, behind some of your favorite big-time A-list celebrities. Basically, what Cat Williams and Monique had in common, that certain caliber of people like Kevin Hart, Steve Harvey, Oprah Winfrey, and Tyler Perry, they basically blackballed Monique and Cat Williams. So on Shannon Sharpe show, he let his guests come on there and he just let them talk. And people got to understand, Shannon Sharpe is not a journalist. He's just an entertainer. Shannon Sharpe is not a journalist, man. He's just an entertainer. Just got a podcast. He can't control what other people say out their mouth. These is grown people grown adults, got the right and title to say what they want to say out their own mouth. In the United States, it's something called freedom of speech. So Stephen A. Smith go on his show and talk about, I want to have a sit down with Shannon Sharpe because I don't understand how Shannon Sharpe let Cat Williams come on there and say all this crazy stuff about different of my friends. Which, like I said, Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, such an entertainer, Ricky Smiley, Oprah, and all that. So Stephen A. Smith trying to say that if it was him doing the interview, he would have stopped them. Like, don't say such and such about this person. And vice versa. If the people that Cat Williams was talking about was on the show talking about Cat Williams, he would say that thing. I think what Stephen A. doing is he's chasing clout. Stephen A. is feeling real bitter. For one, Stephen A. went to school to be a journalist. He wondered why Pat McAfee, Joe Rogan, and Shannon Sharpe is being successful at media as podcasting. Stephen A. trying to figure out, I've been doing this for decades and decades, and I went to school for journalists. These guys ain't got no journalist degree. They ain't do none of this. So now I'm starting to see that Stephen A. is, behind closed doors, is jealous of Shannon Sharpe, Joe Rogan, and Pat McAfee. And let me tell you why I think he's jealous. For one, he tried to come on his show last night on the podcast and talk about Monique looked like she was bitter. Like, bro, how she look bitter if she just telling the truth? She telling the truth about what people had done to her. And she ain't just telling the truth. She also got receipts of what people in blackball had done to her. Just like the same thing with Cat Williams. So how is they doing something wrong if they speaking their truth and also got reliable facts behind it, Stephen A. Smith? I'm starting to see you keep saying that you for the people. You're not for the people. It's starting to seem like you is a yes man. That's why it seems like you is against the culture. Because that's all you do is try to tear the culture down. People are feeling real offended because some of the names that Cat Williams and Monique mentioned is some of these people's favorite celebrities. Listen, bro, no one is perfect, bro. Some of your favorite people done some crazy stuff to the most craziest people, bro. As we seen with Cat Williams and Monique. Well, Monique had a situation with Oprah and Tyler Perry. So Tyler Perry wanted Monique to apologize. Monique like, why should I apologize? And you blackballed me and said I was hard to work with. But little did Tyler Perry knew that Monique was recording him the whole time. That he did say he told a bunch of Hollywood and other people that Monique was hard to work up. So he made a lie which slowed down Monique money. So Monique recorded him. So Stephen A. Smith getting all mad, like, why you recording him, man? Like, what you mean? You should be saying on the other hand, like, how can you do this, Tyler Perry? Instead of that, you tell Monique why you record him. Like, that don't even make sense, man. I'm starting to see Stephen A. You is not for the culture. I'm thinking you hating. It seems like you real bitter that Shannon Sharpe, Joe Rogan, and Pat McAfee is being more successful in your field. These is once former athletes Shannon Sharpe was a former 3-time Super Bowl champion NFL player. Pat McAfee was a punter. And Joe Rogan was UFC referee / media. You getting mad because these guys is being more successful. The reason why, I'm going to tell you, Stephen A., the reason why Shannon Sharpe and Pat McAfee and Joe Rogan is being successful. The reason why they being successful because they genuine. They being genuine. It's no bribes or schemes behind them. That's why they being successful. Unlike you, which you backdoor your own people. 1 minute you smiling in someone's face, next minute you backstabbing. Instead of you helping Monique out and trying to fix things, you go attack her more. Where she got evidence that your favorite actor, Tyler Perry, made up a lie and said she hard to work with to blackball her and her family to make money to survive. How can you do that to a woman, man? After you work so much money, you want to slow her money down for her and her family. Like, come on, man. Make it make sense, Stephen A. Smith. Your time is outdated. It's time for you to move on, go under the rock, and just get away, Stephen A. Smith. It's a new generation here. And a new generation is Pat McAfee, Joe Rogan, and Shannon Sharpe. So if I was you, I would just retire because you're never going to hit the numbers that them guys be hitting. Because you know why? They are authentic and they genuine, unlike you. Us in Baltimore, we standing behind Monique. We believe everything Monique said. She don't have no reason to lie. And it's proven facts. Because Taraji P. Henson just came out and said the same thing about Oprah and Tyler Perry and all them. So come on. And also, the truth don't need no explaining to do. Why you think no one came at Cat Williams after he said all that? Why you think no one came at Monique after she said all that? No one's heard nothing from these people that they said all this stuff about. Because it's the truth. The truth don't need no response to it. But let me know what y'all think about Stephen A., man. I'm starting to think it's time for him to go and move along, man. Go on the beach somewhere and live the rest of your life out, man. Get away, man. It's new media. And the new media is Pat McAfee, Joe Rogan, and Shannon Sharpe. The culture picked them as the forefront of media. You no longer the forefront of media, Stephen A. Smith. And us in Baltimore, we standing with Monique. That lady ain't say nothing but tell the truth. And also not just tell the truth. She have receipts. She have proof of recording. But I'm your host of Baltimore Sports Network. Until next time, let me know what y'all think about that topic, about that Stephen A. Smith. Is it time for Stephen A. Smith to move on for doing media and journalism and just retire and go under a rock? Or y'all think he should stay in? I'm your host of Baltimore Sports Network. Until next time, this King Jack, we out of here.